A very warm welcome to all of you once again, because I'm standing in front of you. At least some of you were here yesterday. My name is Reggie John. I am an editor with STAT Media Group. We are a transportation and logistic trade publication. Some of you know me very well. I know most of you. Been meeting you at different places in the last 10 years that I had been covering writing on transportation and logistics, particularly air freight. It's been a privilege being part of this industry for the last 10 years as a journalist covering this industry. With that small introduction, we have a keynote for the next 15 to 20 minutes, and that will be followed by a panel discussion that I have a privilege of moderating. The keynote is on a topic that is so critical to all of us and so critical to the air freight industry or freight in general. In the face of ongoing economic uncertainty, changing customer needs, stronger competition and proliferation of internet commerce, air freight industry knows it needs to become more responsive, reliable, agile, and digital first. In the keynote yesterday, from the same stage, some of you must have heard the imperative need for air cargo industry to modernize, and technology is certainly an important element in the path to modernization of air cargo industry. Therefore, accelerating digital transformation has to be the top priority for any air cargo player. Many may perceive that their pace of digitalization progress as appropriate, but the reality is that they have only scratched the surface. To put some relevant perspectives and bring new insights into the future of air freight, I am really honored to have Ali Turk, Chief Cargo Officer of Turkish Airlines, to do the keynote today. Ali has several years of experience across air cargo, logistics, procurement, data management, and information technology. He became the Chief Cargo Officer in January this year. Future of air freight is digital. How will cargo airlines enable digital transformation through process, automation, and technology? Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for Ali Turk, Chief Cargo Officer, Turkish Airlines, our keynote speaker. Ali, a very warm welcome to you, and the stage is yours.
Thank you, Reggie. Thank you. Distinguished guests, valuable participants, first of all, I would like to greet you all, and I want to say welcome to this meaningful event. It is a great pleasure to be here with you. I believe in that this kind of organizations are so crucial because the whole stakeholders of the industry come together. Yeah. We exchange our ideas. On the other hand, we discuss the resolution of the problems. I think the utmost participation of the industry is increasing our communication. Valuable participants, today we are going to focus on an important questions. How will cargo airlines enable digital transformation through process automation and technology? I think we should define, before deep diving these questions, I think we should define the problem. What's the problem? The problem is, regarding our perspective, low digital maturity level of air cargo industry than the other industries such as banking, finance, retail, telecommunication, like that. Why we have lack? Because this gap exists because our industry is so complex and complicated, and we have different type of stakeholders such as airlines, freight forwarders, GSAs, GHAs, custom authorities, airport authorities, like that. Problem is like that. So, on the other hand, this is problem, and due to this problem, we have some pain points. What are the pain points? Maybe because we define the pain point, maybe we can survive the problem. Okay, we have low digital maturity level that we can survive. Why do we need to change something? Because we have some pain points. First one, low efficiency. Low efficiency means it slow down our operations. On the other hand, it also causes the return of our investments to extend. as airline operator, for example, as Turkish Cargo, we invest a lot of our freighters. We invest a lot of $100 billion of investments are flown to our investments. For that reason, we should focus on the efficiency of our investment as well. Second one, also we have very demanding customers as well. Customer complaints highlight the need for better quality of service. Third pain point is lack of visibility. Lack of visibility causes not to see the whole picture of supply chain. We need more transparent infrastructure. Last but not least, since our employees, our staff is the number one resource for us, yes, there is no doubt about that. Poor employee experience due to lack of insufficient digital maturity leads to job dissatisfaction. As a result of it, it causes increasing voluntary turnover ratio. Since we have to focus on talent management, since we have to keep our best talent in our internal organization, which is very crucial. So, can we continue like this? Or do we need to change? The answer is clear. We need to change as quickly as possible. Fixing the digital lag in air cargo is crucial because it impacts the entire supply chain. So, how can we avoid the low level digital maturity level? This is to be as the digital to increase the digital maturity level. We have proposal as 3 methods. Very simply, like a motto: automate, integrate, and generate to increase our digital maturity level. Automation is key to improving efficiency and reducing human error. As using technology, we can speed up our operations to make them smoother. Integration means connecting the all parties. As I said, we have different type of stakeholders in our supply chain. Connecting all parts of industry digitally to save time, improve visibility and efficiency. This helps information flow better across the supply chain. Last but not least, generate insights using generative AI technologies, Gen AI, and advanced data supporting. As using advanced data analytics to support Gen AI will help with decision making and planning processes. Using data smartly will lead to better business choices. On the other hand, increase customer and employee satisfaction. Now, I want to show some use cases per item for 3 methods that I mentioned. Let's start with automate. You are quite familiar, some use cases, automated warehouse, you are quite familiar. Using robots, AGVs, automatic guided vehicles in our operations. It's quite important for our operation, for sorting, loading, unloading. Surely will increase our speed and accuracy in our handling operations, making the process more efficient. But we should be careful about the decision-making process because, high automation means high capex. No. And we should and also high automation means less flexibility. We should find the break-even, capex and flexibility. Second use case for automation, robotic process automation. We are quite familiar since last 5 years. Right now we try to integrate robotic process automation with process mining. So process mining is also support the process automation, robotic process automation. As you know that robotic process automation, as our top resource is our human, we try to divert our human with a more valuable tasks. We should eliminate the repetitive and recurrent tasks from our staff to RPA technologies. It is very crucial. I strongly recommend the whole industry to organize RPA hackathon with it. It's very useful. Make it in your organization. Strongly recommend to organize RPA hackathon in our internal organizations to catch up our employees' contribution with a viable reward model. It's also important. You will get the benefits with this RPA roll out in your organization, and then you'll get somewhere, and you should share some of them with your colleagues. It's very crucial. The last use case is digital twins. Digital twins are digital copies of physical assets and processes. Creating digital twins will help us simulate scenarios, optimize operations, and predict maintenance needs. We make huge investments. For example, in Istanbul, we have Smartest, which is our hub, as you know. Right now, we are doing the second phase of it. It's $100 million of investment. Is it possible to make any fault in my, investment decision? We have to be very delicate, very sensitive on that. We make huge investments, as I said, and testing these investments with digital twins is more cost effective for us. In this sense, digital twins are a key instrument for our better investment decisions. Second method, as you propose, integrate. Integration means connecting all parties, as I said, we have different stakeholders in the industry, digitally to save time and improve efficiency. Our industry uses many different software systems infrastructure that need to communicate with each other with API integrations. API integrations help by allowing seamless information exchange and real-time data interaction. We need a common technological infrastructure like IATA One Record standard to make this integration faster and create a more connected supply chain. I believe that under IATA coordination and leadership, we should generate and standardize common APIs. And all parties of the ecosystem should use this infrastructure. Last but not least, generate means using Gen AI and advanced data analytics to provide insights that help with decision making and planning. So what is generative AI? Gen AI. What is Gen AI? We are quite familiar since just 1.5 years, not more than that. 1.5 years. It is, as you know, that it was rolled out in December 2022, like that, with ChatGPT, as you know. But there are different LLMs. It is called long language models, LLM. OpenAI has ChatGPT. Google has Gemini, as you know. Meta has Llama. There are different LLM. When we look at the definition of Gen AI, it's a type of artificial intelligence, but it's different than the others because it can create new content like texts, images, videos, ideas based on the data it has learned from. Gen AI is like having a smart assistant that learns from vast amount of information to generate new content or ideas. Yes. I want to share 3 use cases right now for Gen AI that we can prioritize in our organization. Also, it's also will prioritize in Turkish Cargo as well. We haven't started, but we prioritize those ideas that I will mention right now. First one, customer interaction, chatbots. You are all familiar with the chatbots, but frankly speaking, most of them are rule-based infrastructure. We have Cargi, which is a customer interaction point, but it is rule-based infrastructure, frankly speaking. Chatbots can handle simple queries like shipment, tracking, and rate inquiries. This saves time for both customers and employees. We should also enable online bookings and payments through chatbots and use Gen AI to improve their responses. And if your customer cannot understand with whom I talk with a human or with a machine. If you have any doubt about that, it's Gen AI. Second use case, unstructured to structured. What I mean, using technologies like natural language processing and machine learning, we can quickly turn unstructured data into structured data. This makes data easier to search and analyze. Think about that. You have invoice come from Hector to Turkish Airlines. I hope we will work with you in a short. I don't know. You send it, but we don't have any integration, any communication with those systems. You send via email. Yeah, is that right? What's going on? My play accounting stuff. Open the email. Double click the PDF file. Read it. PDF file means unstructured data. PDF means unstructured data. Read the PDF and enter the ERP system. converts manually from one structure to structure. Can you see that? What I mean? How many pre-accounting staff have been working for us? We should convert those stuff to more valuable tasks. I'm not saying to dismiss those stuff. Convert human to better job than repetitive tasks. What I mean. So with this Gen AI infrastructure, this unstructured data, PDF format, converts easily with a meaningful data for our ERP system. Last use case, advanced reporting. This is important, executives. It's very important because, if you don't measure, you cannot manage. So I have to follow as executive, you have to follow what's going on. What is my load factor? What's my, revenue? What is my unit revenue? What is comparing my sort with markets. We need systems that allow quick access to information in reports. We should be able to ask questions and get answers from the system quickly and convert information into graphics instantly. We have also a reporting system called Dr. Cargo, deep research cargo, as we call it. It's internal infrastructure that we follow up our operations, our not operations, our all activities as Turkish Cargo. Also, we have some standard and static reports. Thank you, my team. They prepared a lot of good templates for me. Good templates, but sometimes I wonder different information that is not exist in my current templates in Dr. Cargo. But what I am wondering, I am sure that it's in my infrastructure, in my database, in my data warehouse. I am sure that data is inside of my system, actually. But no template in my advanced, in my reporting infrastructure. For example, as using Gen AI, I can ask to Dr. Cargo, hey, Dr. Cargo, give me top 5 destinations. Give me top 5 destinations. That I lost revenue market share. I lost last month. And on the other hand, I lost my unit, I declined, my unit rate decline. I'm curious about that. I'm wondering what's going on. At the same time, the market goes up. Also, I increase my capacity. But all of the bad scenarios, let's think about it. Tell me how much money I lost regarding my average revenue, average flow, let's say. Prepare me a report, please, on that with a meaningful graph and send me via email. I'm sure that everyone would like to have such assistant, yeah? Is that right? So, can you see how big paradigm shift is right now? I think Gen AI, I think generative AI, abbreviation of Gen AI, will be a real game changer, not only for our industry, but also entire world as well. Dear participants, as I conclude my remarks, I want to emphasize that we must act together as a whole industry. Air cargo operators, freight forwarders, GSAs, GHAs, custom authorities, as I said, airport authorities. We are all in the same boat, and we are in very competitive environments. We must work together to raise digital maturity level. To benefit from these 3 methods, we first need to measure where we stand. First, we define where we are, and now we put some targets to eliminate the gap to be. Then we should create a roadmap to reach our goals and strive to achieve this target together. This will benefit all of us. Thank you for your patience. See you next time.